I think, everyone, that I am truly done with my 3DS hunting, and I want to talk a bit about that. So let's talk about it. What is going on, everyone? It is Ty here, and I'm pretty much done with 3DS collecting. Am I done playing 3DS? No. Am I done totally buying 3DS games? Probably not. But I want to move on to other things. And I just felt like, I don't know, I guess I just want to put this out there that I personally am pretty much done with 3DS collecting. I've gotten what I wanted for the most part. Obviously, would I love to have gotten Barbies, grooming lamb pups? Yeah, that would be kind of funny. And obviously, if I see it at an insanely good price, maybe. And I'd love to have gotten Rhythm Thief, Emperor's Treasure. That game looks pretty cool. And there's like a game here and there. Like, I would like to have found Pokemon Art Academy. But frankly, most of the games that I want are just at a price range I don't really care about at this point. I've gotten the games that I want to consider golden eggs and something that I can be like, oh, this is $1 billion. Not really, but like my Yokai Watch games, that's something I really wanted to get all, and I did it. And I mean, I got all the mainline Pokemon games. I was lucky that I pretty much had all of them. I only had to really pick up Omega or Alpha Sapphire. So there's that. But the point of this video today, I just kind of want to recap the whole reason why I really wanted to make a video about this is because this is what this channel has not totally been. There's been things here and there, but a lot of stuff is connected to 3DS, and there will still be stuff connecting to 3DS. I have a ton of 3DS games to play. Hell, I even might make an updated collection, because I'm sure since my last collection, it's probably at least doubled, maybe. Doubled might be a stretch, but it's at least probably half as big. Well, no. It's increased in its size by half of what it is. There's probably about 30 more games. I think last time I did it was 60 or 70. There's probably close to 100 or something now. I honestly don't remember what it is, but there's probably a lot more. That's my point here. But yeah, so this has been a big focal point of the channel, and I just feel like I don't want to say I want to encourage others to stop, but you know what? I just want to say there is a stop. There is a stop button. I'll always be looking for the good deals, but I'm not, there's nothing really left on my list after my fragrance story finally came in. I'm leaving this in here. I don't really have much else that I feel like I need truly. A lot of the things, like I said, are just so rare. So I want to go over some of my, favorite pickups, and just talk a tiny bit about them instead of going over my whole collection in today's video. My first is probably this one, the Yokai Watch 3DS. I have a whole video unboxing this and everything. This is a Japanese 3DS XL. They call them LLs. This is not a new model. I'm sure you can tell, lack of extra shoulder buttons. That was like an $80 pickup. There's barely any online. A lot of people try and sell them for like $200 to $300 open, no box. So that's pretty crazy. I'm gonna save this till the end here because by far my favorite, and if you can tell by the lack of marking on it, the Super Minty Dragon Quest VIII. I love this version of the hero. I can't think of his name now, but I know he has the little hamster in his pocket. I love him in Smash Bros. I know that's probably a dumb reason, but I really want to get into Dragon Quest, and this is a pretty good way to actually play this game, hence why it's so much. It's also the most popular Dragon Quest from my understanding. So I'm pretty excited to have this, and I got a pretty good deal on this. This game goes for like 180, I want to say. Picked it up for, I thought it was about 80, so... And that was when it was actually at its peak, so that was kind of crazy. This one, I like this story to it. Luigi's Mansion. This isn't a super expensive game. It was for a while. It was going pretty high up. I think it's fallen to probably about 60. And I just kept waiting and waiting for someone to put it up for 20, and I eventually did. Because a lot of people confuse this one with Dark Moon, which Dark Moon goes for 20, so they see that going for 20, and they put that up for 20. So it's like, oh, it makes me excited. This is another one. This was like a $60-$80 purchase. The numbers fade me. I'm sure some video I mentioned how much I paid for this, but yeah, this is probably gonna go down in price a little bit, I assume, once it gets relisted, but it might honestly not, because eventually it will get delisted permanently. Right now it's just been delisted off the eShop due to copyright. So who knows if it'll actually get relisted, if they'll see value in relisting something that's going to close down anyways. No clue on that, but yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3D Snake Eater. Just something really unique and very early in the 3DS's life cycle. I'd love to pick up the 3DS for this one day. One of the few 3DS models I actually kind of want. I just think it's really unique. Here we got the Stella Glow long box, launch edition, special edition, whatever this one was. The box is a little but honestly, you do not see these very often. And when they pop up, they're typically super expensive. I found this for like, I want to say I picked it up for like $73. I don't know, I made an offer on it and got it for a pretty good price. Stella Glow is probably going to be one of those games that I haven't said this in a while, but you still probably want to pick up now, because the franchise is probably going to stay dead on the 3DS. Frankly, it's an Atlas game, and it's kind of being slept on right now. It's from my understanding at least, it's a very, very good game and very likable, just all around. Honestly, it's gonna be one of those RPGs that are like, wow, this was slept on this generation, and become like a cult classic. And then lastly, in the mysterious case, I mean, obviously, I like all my yokai games. I've said the stories like a billion times on those. This one I made like a whole video about, but this is probably my proudest 3DS game. The Kirby Extra Epic Yarn. Can't really make the focus, but it's the not for resale Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. This is my rarest 3DS cartridge. Some people don't want to call it a game. I think it's basically a game. You don't see these online ever, just ever, and I don't know, I just think it's super cool. This one specifically, I would say it's probably the second rarest 3DS like cartridge, second or third. There's the Lego City Chase Begins Undercover not for resale cart that was only at Lego events. That's, in terms of 3DS cartridges, that's probably like the rarest one, to like off the top of my head. Barbie Grooming Land Pups is probably second to this. Like, I'm sure there's more of these made than Grooming Land Pups, but who knows how many like actually were, because I believe from my understanding, once they recall these not for resale carts, that they just get destroyed. That would make sense, because there's no reason to keep them. I'm sure they get gutted out, maybe to get recycled, who knows, something like that. So who really knows how many of these are out there. I've only seen one or two other people pick them up, because they popped up like once or twice after that video I made. There was one when I made the video, and there was one later down the line, and I saw both people talk about picking them up, so that's kind of neat, kind of cool to me. I don't know, just a closed inner circle thing. But yeah, this is kind of my prized possession for games. Someone's probably wondering how much I'd value it at. I don't know, $300-$400. So nothing crazy. It's not. I guess I wouldn't say it's my most expensive 3DS game. The blasters are for sure. But yeah, so that's just, this was just kind of a little ramble from me. I just want to talk about some 3DS collecting memories, and then I'm pretty much out. I've gotten what I wanted, and I've been tapped out for a while. I'm sure you could kind of tell by no pickup videos and all that, but I just want to say it and say that I hope everyone sticks around. We're closing in on 2,000 subs, which is genuinely pretty crazy to me. I'm just the guy in the Fortnite chair making some videos, and I got some cool stuff cooking up, and I'm really excited. Hopefully people like it. That's all I'll say here. But until next time, everyone, stay epic and keep on gaming. Later.